What up? And welcome to the Think Pink podcast, episode 22. All right, so 3 subjects today. Solo one, recording here in Will and Tire Kingdom, the gym's major sponsor. Topic 1, fraudulent trainers and being blindly loyal to them. So when you go on percentages, there's more shit trainers than there are good ones. When I say shit, they just don't have the knowledge or the understanding of real Muay Thai. They're everywhere, and I get it. They're doing what they do, but if you want to succeed in Muay Thai, you've got to be doing Muay Thai. This is one of the most important things. If you want to get on the big shows, be recognised in the Muay Thai scene, and I'm not saying in like the kickboxing or the general fight scene. I'm talking like if you want to be recognised as a Muay Thai fighter, you've got to be doing Muay Thai. Then there's the shit trainers who actually know fuck all. You're unsafe in the corner, like when you're fighting, because your corner doesn't understand the fight. You're not learning what it takes to actually be good at Muay Thai, and it's actually not good for anyone to actually be loyal to these people. Like, I get it. They might be your friends. You might have grown a relationship with them, but you've got to be honest. And if you actually want to be someone in Muay Thai, you've got to speak to the right people, deal with the right people, and be fighting out of the correct gym. The blind loyalty thing, man, it's unsafe. It's not the way to go forward and actually get good at Muay Thai. So you're better off having a chat with them, tell them the kind of things that you're after, your goals, what you want to be doing, and then see if they align with what your trainer is actually capable of doing. Usually you can look at who your trainers trained before, who they've trained with, their lineage as we speak about, who trained them, who they fought for or who they learnt under, not necessarily fought, but at least learnt from, and if they're continuing to learn. If you're beyond your gym, you've got to move on. Let the next generation come up, and same sort of thing again. If your trainer's not moving with the times, then the next generation will move on as well when the time comes. That's sometimes all it takes for the trainer to actually want to learn and upgrade their knowledge. And if they're not making the big shows that get the real attention, then, like as I say over and over and over again, everyone's goal in Australian Muay Thai should be Rebellion, and on top of that, Rebellion main event. That should be your dream goal, Rebellion main event. Over it all, over winning world titles, all that sort of thing. In Australian Muay Thai, your number one recognition is fighting on the biggest shows, and Rebellion is that show. If you're blindly loyal to these people, these trainers, you ain't going to get there. If your trainer is constantly evolving, bettering themselves, connected to the right people, they associate with the people who are better than them, who are more knowledgeable than them, so they're constantly growing and perfect. If you're not a superstar already, then there's a fair chance that if you're on the beginning of your career, there's a fair chance you can move forward together. But if you're already good and you've hit the wall at the gym you're at, sometimes the safest choice is to move on and be safe and get the fights that you should be getting. And the trainer knows how to go to the next level and who the next steps are. It's not just like, we'll just chuck in against this person, this person, this person. There are steps along the way once you get past entry-level pro. So amateur and entry-level pro is just whatever. You fight pretty much everyone who's offered to you within reason. Amateurs, pretty much everyone, unless, as I've spoken about, you have someone who's prone to get knocked out or something. Entry-level pros, anyone around the same experience, you should be fighting them all. There should be no real picking and choosing. And then once you go to a bit more experienced level where you've now got to be fighting everyone, there are steps. There's levels that you go up. You go up, slight little step up as you go. Okay, topic number 2. Something I call, while we're talking about new and all that sort of stuff, first fight lottery. So when you're training up for your first fight, obviously you'd want to be fully invested. If you're not, you're a bit of an idiot. If you're fully invested and you really want to do the best you can, you've got to realise also that you don't know anything about the person you're coming up against. You could be getting a jelly bean, you could be getting future superstar, future world champion. This topic came up in my mind because I remembered a young lad who fought for us back in Fight Club back in the day, and it was his first fight and his opponent's first fight. And this guy, awesome dude, his name was Trent. He fought a guy named Jai Dimmerich who went on to, rack up a shitload of fights and beat almost everyone he fought, and was, like unorthodox sort of style, but big power and real long. And he went on to be a bit of a star, like in that period of time in the mid to late 2000s, he was like quite a big name here in South Australia. And, I think when you're fully invested in that first fight and it doesn't go your way, I think without the right guidance from your trainer telling you that it is a lottery. You don't know what you're getting in your first fight. You don't know whether you're going to get a superstar or a bum. You don't know. You can sometimes pick roughly what their style will be from whatever gym they're at, but you can't just know who they are unless you've stalked them on social media. And if you're doing that as an amateur, you're an idiot. If your trainer's doing that as an amateur, you're an idiot. It is what it is. You might have seen, they might have already had a fight. You might have seen them fight on a local amateur show, and you have an idea of what to deal with. But even, you look at the last two amateur shows here, they were 3 weeks apart. We fought a boy on the first one, and then 3 weeks later, this same boy that we beat had improved so much just from that first fight. So until someone's had 5 to 10 fights, you don't actually have a clue any particular style they might be. You don't know. Like the trainer might know, but the opponents, the other gyms won't know. So you've got to just take it for what it is. It's an experience thing. And until you get to 5 fights, I say to my guys, worry about winning your 5th. Don't worry about the rest of them. Like, it's try, but if you don't win, aim for your 5th. Aim to win your 5th. So you've got to not be pedestaling yourself and not be pedestaling your opponent. Really important. And topic number 3, dress code. I've been saying it for years, and I think it's super important, and promoters need to be policing this, that you need to have a proper dress code when you're cornering, when you're a trainer, all that kind of stuff. You need to be minimum enclosed shoes, long pants, and minimum t-shirt. Some shows I've got a button-up shirt, some shows I've got a t-shirt. Doesn't really matter. As long as I'm clean cut, I'm happy. But no shoes, it's shit. People look at it how it is in the stadiums in Thailand, in Phuket and stuff. Man, not even the Thais are taking that shit seriously. You wear whatever. We're in a sport that we're struggling to build respect for. People are struggling to look at it like it's a classy sport, whereas it is. Muay Thai really is. It's very classy. It's, there's lots of culture. It's beautiful. It's all that, but people look at it like, oh, it's just rough, and it's associated with this and that, and everyone always looks at the gang association and stuff. Man, that was the old days with kickboxing. The real Muay Thai stuff, there's not a lot of association at all, like very rare. And at the same time, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? As long as we're being respectful at shows and we're doing the right things as far as that goes. And dress, as I said, dress nicely. When people are in the crowd and they look, oh, this is actually a classy sport. You can do, obviously you can wear funky. I'll wear funky shit, like whatever. I'll wear the loudest stuff I can find. But It's not about dressing like a geek, it's about dressing tidy. So as in closed shoes, long pants, minimum t-shirt. Obviously winter, you got hoodies and you got jackets and you got this and you got that. I don't care how hot it is, I'm wearing long pants. I don't care if it's an amateur show or a pro show. Other states, they're already developed. They've already got like a massive scene with huge support, corporate support, all that sort of stuff. And you know, their amateur shows, they wear shorts and all that. Like, that's not what I'm going by. I'm going by the states that are like South Australia, like Queensland, where we're struggling to gain the recognition, the respect that we deserve for the amount of effort we put in. So do those little things, those little 1% things that make the change for everyone viewing. They can look at it and it's not like, oh, just see that dude had like singlet and footy shorts on, you know, whatever. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't think it should be done. There should be a dress code. Promoters need to put it on. Like, it shouldn't be me, not doing it because I said it, but the promoter should be saying, this is the dress code for cornering. You must be wearing long pants. You must be da 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 da. It's only fair. Like, if the promoter's policing it, no one cracks the shits. It's just part of how it is. You didn't bring long pants? Sorry, you don't corner. That's my rule. Like, if I've, you know, told my guys they can't corner with me because they didn't wear long pants, I'll go grab someone out of the crowd to corner with me instead. But yeah, little quick one today. Once again, like, just promoters, do your thing. Do your thing. Get the class of the sport up. Get the respect for the sport up. Don't allow trainers to be doing this shit. Yeah, so I'm done for today. Episode 22. 23, I have a visitor. I have another guest on. It's been pre-recorded already, so just needs to be edited up and we'll be ready to go with that. So hope you're enjoying it. Newsflash, I've qualified for monetization on YouTube. So now it's just a little bit more building to go with that, and I'm kind of where I want to be. So thank you very much for everyone who's supported me, and I appreciate you all a lot. ขอบคุณครับ